This week's videos are sponsored by Acorns, the money app that makes it simple and cheap to make small yet significant investments.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back after week of this show getting better. Last week was traumatic. We are here for episode 5 of The Penguin. How are you, Greg?
I'm doing good, Coy. I'm excited to watch The Penguin. Episode 5.
All right,
Whatever.
we're going to dive into those Peaky Blinders.
Leave a like on this video.
Leave a comment below about who's got a worse accent. They're both pretty bad.
I think somewhere in the middle between what I'm doing
Yours is
and you're
just
doing.
Mafia, and mine's just gravelly. Somewhere in
Somewhere in the
between.
middle.
The Penguin.
What do you want me to
Leave a
do,
like.
Sophia?
Leave a comment, Sophia. If your name is Sophia, I'm
Sophia,
sorry for your
leave a-
troubles.
leave a comment.
Sorry for the troubles you went through last week. Also to the fine folks at Preppa, their troubles are bigger than ours. Preppa
You're
deals
doing a
with-
good job editing.
You're making the R-rated content PG
Yeah.
appropriate for the YouTubes. Please stay tuned for us not doing this impression.
Follow us on
And
Patreon.
enjoy the experience of watching it in its entirety.
Give us your money.
There's more accents.
Give us your money on Patreon.
Uncut accents at Patreon. We get every dollar at Patreon. We want all of them.
We want it all.
Yeah. All right, let's watch this show.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Ah! Why are you showing me this? In 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. I got a special surprise for you, Coy.
Oh,
What?
right back to it.
I
Oh, the
enabled
trailer shot.
subtitles.
I ran my neighborhood when I was a kid.
Oh, there goes that plum car.
Had this gold Cadillac, white leather seats. When it rolled down your street, I mean, felt like your block was blessed.
Feel like your block was blessed.
Yeah.
Car was a chariot.
God, was a chariot. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what he's saying now. I'm just interrupting the episode.
To do him, not listen to him.
Sorry, Oz. Wrecking your chariot.
You came back, Vic. Put your ass on the line for me. 100 Maseratis couldn't replace that. Well, this one came pretty damn close.
Shadows and the flames.
Yeah, it's beautiful
This is so
silhouette.
Batman. Look.
It's you and me now, kid. Till the end.
You and me till the end. Oof.
I like that.
You're gonna die, Vic.
Real soon.
You're definitely gonna die in this show.
Pretty ominous. A lot of foreboding.
You're gonna be the Jason Todd of this show.
It's coming. Pro Boss City, kid.
Welcome to the party, fellas. Oz, you're f***ing caught. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
This is the most this has looked like the Batman.
Yeah.
Right, good. Well, I got something beautiful going. Maroney's took it off my plate before I could.
So, how we getting it back?
Visual effects.
But Maroney's got a huge blind spot just begging to be exploited.
I'm getting a slick new back piece from the Chicano legend himself.
Taj Maroney.
TikTok
Wow.
plug feels
Penguin's
weird.
got a TikTok account.
Love the birds on 101.
Come to the Iceberg Lounge.
We got Goyles.
This is the shortest watch time on the
Dance
video.
challenge.
This is the shortest watch time out of all our penguins.
Guaranteed.
Whoa. Wow, those are some soundproof
That was a
headphones.
dope shot.
Whoa.
The splatter.
Soundproof. Can't even feel the gunshots. Nice, Vic.
Ah, he is in it now.
Damn, Vic.
You mess with the wrong family.
Mid tattoo too.
My mother, my father, they won't stand for me.
That's what I'm counting on.
What do you want?
I want my shrooms.
You do not threaten my family.
Jesus, Sal, put your away. Don't forget who I got at home.
Making big boy moves.
We meet early, before sunrise for the exchange. Just you, me, and Taj.
No, my wife doesn't go alone.
I'll let you take one guard, Nadia, because I'm a gentleman. Honor your end, and Taj will be just fine.
Oh man, he's getting so fed up. He's getting so impatient now.
That makeup is gorgeous. It's crazy. Every angle looks so real.
11 o'clock, red jacket.
Gonna stab someone? Gonna a little shanky shank or
Little
let someone
shiv
go?
shiv?
Shiv or let someone go?
Sophia Falcone, Carmine's daughter, is currently one of the only confirmed survivors.
Oh, shit,
one
what
of the
have
only,
I done?
Intense violence between the Falcone and the
I love how they both just leveled up after episode 4. Like we saw where things were going, and then
That's true, man.
like Vic is now fully throwing hands, like it's real.
fully ado.
Fully adieu. Fully a trace.
Miss Falcone,
Please, I prefer Sophia.
Police Chief Bart.
He's in the Batman.
Yeah, that voice.
You said you remained in the greenhouse all night.
There was an argument between my Uncle Luca and my cousin Johnny. I only heard bits and pieces. Something about Luca's wife. There were rumors about an affair.
Oh, she paints a good story.
Only heard parts.
Johnny Vidi's not among the dead. Any idea where we might find him?
That guy's voice is always correct.
So much.
Any idea where we might find them?
I didn't come back inside until this morning, and that's when I saw the bodies.
Awfully suspicious, don't you think?
Everyone's so smart in Gotham.
Prominent crime family in Gotham wiped out by a gas leak.
Is that a question you'd like me to answer?
Change in attitude.
Is it common for the chief of police to respond to house calls? I hope you didn't come to my home to throw my family's death in my face.
The mayor-elect's got a mandate to put an end to the scum of this city.
So you're here to see it for yourself.
Oh, the mayor wants to stop crime. That's a good mandate.
Many mayors should put this mandate in.
Maybe swap photos of my dead relatives? Or are you going to sell those to the Gazette?
Gotham Gazette.
For all the lost kickbacks.
Man, she's incredible. Her eyes do so much. There's so much violence.
If you hear from Johnny Vidi, give us a call. Sorry for your loss.
He's my favorite. It's what Casey Affleck's going to sound like in 20 years.
I feel like he just smoked through his whole teenhood, and now it's like whatever's going on. Oh, there's Johnny Vidi.
Damn, Johnny Vidi. You worked out. Look at him.
Shoulder striations.
Look at
Great
the arm.
work.
Got the arm definition,
Yeah,
too.
very low body fat.
You're not looking too good.
How did you get him like that? So semi-kinky.
She already had all that.
What kind of person kills their own family?
The kind that imprisons you.
I need untraceable cash. And all you gotta do is show me.
The second I do what you want, you kill me. So just do it already.
No, please, Johnny. You're not that brave.
Or that strong, man.
Although you should know it gets very cold down here. And with the work that it takes your body to keep your organs alive, you won't last long.
Oh. Ice water in the tomb. Freeze to death in a tomb. Jeez.
So smart.
Is his headphone still on?
No, let's relax.
He's just like chilling.
I put it all in motion. Sophia just took the bait, that's all.
Baby, do you even know when you're full of shit anymore? Huh? You dangled us in front of her.
I didn't dangle you.
You think it's a good thing? The hangman, knowing their names, their faces.
Oh, crazy. Because he probably doesn't find her to be much of a threat because he knows she's not the real hangman.
But every woman would be terrified.
Yeah, but he's probably underestimating just how violent she's actually willing to get now.
All I'm asking is for you to hang tight just a little longer, that's it. And then it's you and me on top of the world, baby.
The wild baby.
That's the word we need. Wild.
Wild.
Members of Falcone family dead. Boo hoo hoo. Turn that shit off. I know this shit's grim, right? But none of those were friends of ours. They never made us. Luca Falcone didn't even know your names. So who you missing?
They don't look like they're
Maid or any sort of henchman.
they don't look like they're missing though, like from mourning.
Oh, yeah.
One family down, one to go. Now let's get back what belongs to us, all right?
What a genius guy. Letting the Civil War escalate till they wipe themselves out.
Then pick a side.
Not Civil War, but a gang war.
Sophia's gonna come for us, whether it's today or tomorrow. She's gonna do whatever it takes, and I can't have my ma. She's,
Oh.
I mean, she's what keeps me good. I gotta know she's all right.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Good choice.
Good.
Good choice of
Wholesome.
words.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll take care of her. I promise.
What was that reaction from him?
Also, with everything she's been through, I can't imagine how desensitized. Like, it's just waiting for someone to break. Like, she's in calm mode.
Oh, this is nothing for her.
That's what I mean. It's crazy.
And she's also very changed too now that she's murdered her own family. But this is DC, so she's not the real Sophia Falcone.
She was gonna leave him, you know?
No, she wasn't.
Nope.
You're so stupid. No, she wasn't.
Don't talk about my mother.
You remember, don't you? You were all packed and ready to go.
Oh, that's why he started killing people.
Oh.
Not his lady,
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought
her
he was saying,
mom.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
She was with Carmichael's and me. You know that, right? I introduced them.
Oh, did you
guilty.
now? Oh,
He was spitting right out of the gate. God, she was beautiful, you know.
seems like he loved her. Wow, Sophia exists because of him.
But she kept on working for him. He
Knowing
loved her
this
so
information.
much. You were his underboss for years.
No backbone. Well, also fear.
I love that they're doing this in a tomb, so it feels so much more like Batman, neo-gothic.
This whole episode has looked the most Batman.
You want to win this war? The money's not enough. You need respect.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
I can get you that respect.
I can get you that respect.
Mm-hmm.
She would get the respect herself.
Oh, why would he?
Coward.
I don't know why I should ever trust him. I mean, I see the angle he's playing.
I don't know why I should ever trust him.
The whole world.
Miss Cobb, it's Victor.
Old Italian mafia movie.
I bet that's one of the movies the
Probably like a
creators
classic.
referenced
Yeah.
making this. Oh, no. Please don't tell me.
Is he too late? Oh, and she's got dementia or something, right? So maybe it's just.
Yeah.
Mrs. Cobb.
Hey, there you are.
Oh, thank God. She's all right.
Why are you way over there? Come here, sweetheart. Look what I found. You remember this?
She has no idea who anyone is.
It's your glove from Little League.
Just pretend to be him.
I'm sorry. I'm
Do his accent like we do. That's
Yeah.
why.
I'm Victor. I work with Oswald. Should check up on you.
you are.
Do you?
I tell my son to visit more, so he sends strangers. I get it. Well, help me up, for Christ's sake.
The mood swings on all these characters.
It's the eye shift and energy's crazy.
What's Oswald doing that's more important than me, huh?
He's making a move against the Maronis.
He's working them to get it to Falcones. They're the bigger fish.
Not anymore.
They're all dead.
Was it him? Did Oswald kill him?
She's like hopeful that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
It's the truth.
Oh my God. He's becoming a liar.
That's why I'm here right now, to make sure that you're safe while this is all going down.
Finally.
Your new girlfriend.
That's how you get on mom's side.
Hey, let's go. Let's do this.
It's a night to celebrate.
Wow, what an interesting relationship.
My mom's never been that supportive of me.
Till I killed all the Falcons.
We could at least keep our penguin face the entire time we're reacting.
It's good for thumbnails.
Entire thumbnail.
Whoa. Oh, the guard. That's why I paid him. Wow, he really is going for it.
You'd probably want two knives. One for the gut and one for the throat.
He's a big boy.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, Clancy Brown.
It's a big guy.
It's a big guy. 2 knives.
You're gonna want 2 knives.
One for the throat, one for the gut.
Kind of sounds like the weight is cascading in on his throat a little bit.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Oh, and she's going to find out when. How's he going to play this?
Jesus. Stop shaking.
He works out.
Earns those Phoenix tattoos like Ben Affleck.
We're good. My friend Bruno here is gonna get in that truck.
That truck stays put until my son is released.
Relax.
What game you gonna pull right now?
Oh, taking them both out?
Come on, Oz. You should have anticipated some maneuver like this. He's pitching gasoline.
Oh, it was on the kid's shoes. He walked it out.
Whoa!
He just walked
That
it
is
out.
so mean. That is so cruel.
Hugging his mother.
Oh, that is cruel.
Wow. That's why he was dripping wet. He just walked him out.
Yeah. My man.
Wow.
Mushrooms! Get in the truck!
Yeah, the mushroom's going to be ruined. Get him out of there.
Mommy Maroney down.
You're messing up the bliss.
That's nuts that he set them on fire.
That's so crazy. It was right there.
Wow, like zero discretion.
Just drugs.
Just
oh, they're all gone. All the stuff on the outside.
They have to be preserved in that.
Yeah, they said even any change of moisture.
That's why you need Sophia for this shit, man.
You're all fucking dead! That's it!
How do you like sell them if they just die or so?
Yeah, like how do you change them into the... You don't know the process of crystallizing them.
How do drugs work?
Mikey, tell me something good.
Mikey's dead, you little bitch.
Oh.
Thanks for the keys, Oz.
Oh, shit.
There's no place I can't find you now.
No place, Oz. You are cooked.
Love details like that with the saliva.
Cooked, huh? That's funny. Do me a favor, Sal. Call your wife.
Oh.
God, he is
Wow.
rising.
Call your wife.
I love it because he always put up like an act, you know?
Yeah.
And the act is the facade is just like going away.
How is she?
No, she's
Vic, how is she?
She's fine. She's sleeping.
I need you to get my ma out of there.
What happened?
God damn it!
Oh, there's no time.
Where do we go?
Oh, it's gotta be somewhere where nobody take the look.
Metropolis. Star City.
Bloodhaven.
Central City.
Right?
Yeah, good.
Head to Alleytown, Vic.
I'm gonna take care of her.
Yeah, you do that.
He's just trying to be big time, and then they're both trying to ego up. Meanwhile, Sophia's actually a monster, but deserved with her life.
Sophia.
It's just the episode of Soft Spokeners.
Oh, maybe this will be their turning point
You
with
didn't
him.
recognize his voice?
I didn't with the softness.
What are you doing here?
Police came to me asking about you.
Attorney-client privilege.
Attorney-client privilege. He's a therapist, right?
Oh, wait, therapist. That other one.
Hippocratic Oath?
That's the one.
When I saw what happened on the news, I knew it was you. I can already see it, what it's given you, the release. And I'd like to feel that too, with you.
That's why he's going to work for Mariah in Harlem.
She's got a Victor.
One that she could sleep with.
Super villain outfit.
Quiet the down.
Oh,
my
she
God.
let him live.
He's actually delivering.
He's got something to say.
Oh my God, Sophia's the coolest. She's
She's
the
like
coolest.
full villain. Look at the neck scratches, the makeup. She's just such a boss.
The eyeliner. I gotta love this weird Arkham therapist.
Man, the aura.
It's the weirdest part of the show to me.
I gassed the family.
Wow.
Opening
Respect.
statement.
My family disposed of my mother like she was nothing. Then they did the same to me. And honestly, none of you are any different.
So, gas them all.
None of you are made men, except for Johnny here.
Are you gonna take out Johnny?
Make them all feel small.
You're overlooked, expendable.
Earn my respect.
My mother was Isabella Gigante. Few spoke of her after she died because she was a force greater than the Falcons could handle.
She sounds hot.
As of today, my father's legacy is dead, and we will never speak his name again.
He's
Wow.
not happy about this.
I am a Gigante, and this is a new
family
family
title.
now.
Just killed the legacy of the Falcons.
A family that will not treat you like cannon fodder in a fruitless war against the Maronis, a war which I intend to end.
Okay.
Let's not be rash here. All right, these gentlemen know we got a score we need to settle.
Wow. He's a made man. None of you are, and you don't backtalk Gigantes.
Come on, man.
She gave you a chance.
This was my father's, but he made it off of your labor, and they kept it all for themselves.
I mean, that's companies.
But she's forming socialism.
Yeah.
Commune.
Interesting. Completely different kind of family. The first family is all blood. This family is...
As she
I
pours
call it
money on the bloody
blood-
corpse.
on blood money. But this family is just made up of workers now.
Mr. Ganta?
Ah, clever.
Go ahead.
And now she's got a game, like a whole gang, a family. I love the escalation to the mob war.
They got a bit of a Joker and Harley thing going on.
If Joker was a little demure.
I mean, like, he's the psychiatrist or
That's
psychologist.
true. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely the subservient
Who's like, I
medical
love my
professional.
patient.
Yeah.
He said things with the Maroons got messy and we should go somewhere no one would think to look.
Yo, this part of Gotham is jacked up.
Yeah.
No one really cares about Crown Point, so...
Oh, I wonder if that's where he's from. After the flooding subsided.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I think the
This hasn't
corner
healed at
building
all.
was his family because that's where the water crashed in.
This is like an apocalypse.
That's awful. It would be.
VIP box.
I love that she carries that lamp. That's the precious item.
Nothing in there. Clean the whole place out.
Oh, there's that dude, Squid.
Don't let him see you, okay? Come on.
It's a sneaking mission.
What did he do to you? You're practically pissing yourself.
Don't say shut up. Don't say shut up to her. It's like literally as a sneaking mission.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
but
you
one
gotta
of
like-
your members is in very slow mode.
You run the drops and all the other stuff in this area, okay?
Can't believe they got Sam Rockwell on the show.
De-aging technology is great.
Someone distract him. Nope, he already knows.
3 separate plot lines. They've done a really good job balancing it. Like, you care about it all. There's no B plot that feels wasted.
Yeah, but this one's like kind of the scariest one
Yeah, the tension's crazy.
because he has to protect her, and
Or he's dead for
definitely-
sure.
This looks like the apartment I have my boys. I hate it here.
Boys.
Oh,
Bruce Wayne?
That Thomas got around.
I used to live over there.
The east side is cursed. It takes everything from you.
Every plot line is lit differently, too.
Good point. Yeah, they're all tense for different reasons.
I love those shots.
A fisheye peephole shot.
What's wrong?
That looks rough.
I love the intensity of his performance in this episode. That, like, chaotic, crumbling paranoia.
Through that makeup.
I know, it looks even more real.
Get your things. Come on. We gotta lay low.
Like, to put sweat on a makeup like that?
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
I know it ain't perfect.
Perfect. Pussycat.
Before we go, I gotta tell you, it ain't just me and Vic. All right?
Yeah, but Oz, I'm not going with you.
His face looks so droopy.
I can't.
I thought we was in this together.
Oof.
You got some high roller you'd rather shack up with, huh? For the money?
Oz, we had a deal. We look out for each other. We don't f each other over. That's why this worked.
What?
After everything I done for you!
Aw, dude.
Oh.
The heartbreak.
I'm a fucking idiot! Stupid.
No.
No, man.
You're onto something, baby. I know you're gonna be on top again soon.
Does she survive the episode?
I think he should kill her.
I don't know.
For
That look in
breaking his
eyes.
heart. Kill her.
But right now, I'm just gonna hold you back.
Oh, look at all those lips. Is all fantastic addition. The amount of women he does not get approval from, just kicked around, stems from something in his childhood, I imagine.
Oh.
It's Victor.
One of her guys up there.
What a funky hideout. Big fan of wood, I see.
Dark blue is a fascinating aesthetic choice for this.
My father always said you were too sentimental. I don't think he understood why you cared so much about your family.
That's because you Falcones eat your own.
10 years ago, some measly driver, he betrayed me, the daughter of the Falcone Don, and he got rewarded for it. And now here we are, both of us suffering at the hands of that same man.
Are we condensing power?
Oh, man. Oz, what have you done?
I'm very sorry about your wife and son, Salvatore.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Alliance. Come on.
I've come here to end the war between our families.
War's orchestrated by your common enemy, guys.
I love that she's Scar first, like her past leading her.
I am offering you an alliance. We join our families, the Maronis and the Gigantes, as a show of strength.
I mean, Gigantes just doesn't have quite a good ring to it.
We kill Oz, and then we take over the city together.
What do you get when you cross a mentally ill person?
There's no Joker. There's no Joker.
This should have been his time to come out on top, and
now he's underneath
more
of a
bottom
power
than
structure.
ever before. Having his mom hide out here.
But Vic did his job. He took care of her. But man, that would feel low after you think you're going to be on top.
Oh, cradling his mom like a baby.
This place is temporary. I just gotta figure out my next move.
My boy, with such big dreams, like your father.
Thomas Wayne.
It's you and me under one roof now, like it used to be.
If you're gonna die, you just never know what's gonna happen, you know?
Are you trying to kill me? Taking me back here. You're throwing it in my face. What I lost.
Oh, wow, just a one giant shot.
I lost him though.
Oh, the brother died. Yeah. Is he like responsible in some way?
Get off. Get off!
Wow, I love how most of that was just one long take.
Yeah.
Then to cut it right on the second get off. Like
Just someone else he loves calling him a failure and then cut.
Yeah, cut the disconnect. The line, cut the line. That's cool.
No, you don't want to be here neither. It was a smart move. Ground point.
One good thing in his life is this kid.
The only one getting validation this whole episode is the kid going,
Yeah, no.
love me a little. Oh,
I mean, like, Oz just has so much neglect and abandonment issues.
look at that frame.
This is Jax.
Jack. Okay. Oh, she thought it was Jack, not even
Not
Penguin.
even Penguin.
Yeah.
Oof.
What happened to him? City took him, just like it took your family. And there was nothing I could. I was too weak.
Man, the pathos on him is so strong.
Back then, when we was kids, we just had the city. You know, that was our playground.
You can make it your playground again. Out of whistle.
Subway token?
Spider-Man
Trolley?
2. Oh.
You ever heard of the underground trolleys? Used to run here.
Guitar lick, huh?
What is he doing?
Underground trolley. I have no clue where they're going with this trolley.
Yeah, I really,
This
all of
is-
a sudden, we've taken a left.
Penguin in the sewers.
I mean, tradition.
How long have you been here? They were abandoned when I was a kid.
You can make a whole drug trade.
Is that a generator? Yeah.
The Last of Us.
Penguin's lair.
Feel that, right? It's humid down here. Dark. You know what thrives in a place like this?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Bingo. Welcome to our new base of operation.
Wow, he improvised that off of the coin.
Place. Calling me home.
Oh, man. The Penguin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to shout out today's sponsor because it is an app that I have been using since before we partnered with them, which just makes my job easy. And I just get to share with you something I really do love, and that is the Acorns app. Because money's involved, I researched them extensively to make sure they got to be legit, right? You can find so many positive reviews on them. There's one person here, they themselves gave me a very positive testimony about how it helped get them out of a bind once that they were in. And I can say that, I don't want to actually show but I have the app just as evidence, because one of my favorite things about it is how easy they make it for investing. And that's something that I think is really important. It's really hard to get ahead in life. For someone like me who doesn't have a 401k, who really does need to invest money so that way I don't have to just work for money, but have money grow for me, have money work for me. It's an absolutely amazing start. Best part is you don't need a lot of money to do it. You can literally start with your spare change. They make it easy to automatically start saving and investing for you, your future, your retirement, your kids, whatever it may be that you want to invest money for. Like I say, you don't need a lot of money. You don't even really need expertise, which is the best part. Acorns recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals, then automatically invest the money for you. So it takes a lot of the stressful decision-making fatigue out of the process. I just love how I can let it do its thing, and then I can just check in with my app like a month later, a couple months later, see how their awesome dollar roundup or whatever my money investments I've gone into. Literally, it's just awesome to see it grow. Plus, now you can open an Acorns Later IRA and get up to a 3% match on new contributions. So it's extra money for your retirement. Cannot stress it enough. It's made investing, especially as a jumping off point, super easy, super stress-free, super straightforward. It's all about small steps today making a big impact on your future. Because from Acorns, mighty oaks do grow. Grow your oak! So you can head to acorns.com/rejects or download the Acorns app and start saving and investing for your future. There's a link in the description box and pinned comment. A little disclaimer too, I gotta say, because financials involved. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisor LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. I highly recommend this app, so please go ahead, download it. Thank you again.
A show's so good it makes us stop doing horrible accents every time.
What are you talking about?
And we're back. This show is pretty exceptional. That was episode 5 of The Penguin. If you're just joining us on Spotify or iTunes or what have you. Greg, I think this episode will be the first one that people will be like, it's still a little slow. But I think this is the first one that I was like, oh, we're actually getting to take a breath and like deepen the relationships. I think each episode has served a very different purpose. This one, I've never felt more connected to each person. This feels like that like calm in the hurricane when things are about to go crazy, which I liked.
What exactly makes this one different to you? I'm confused.
I just feel like this one was about the individuals like getting to deepen their relationships versus like it wasn't like last episode was crazy action psych ward, and then the first two were like building an empire, and then the third one was like the Vic story. Like this one was all three sharing, I think, equal time, and all the relationships got enriched instead of there being a single focus.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, this was like the midpoint for for midpoint of the season. It's also the midpoint for all these characters' journeys. Mm-hmm. You have Sophia, who is now at this pinnacle point. What's the new family name?
Gigante.
And the Gigantes.
I'm not sorry.
He's not.
This is all the journey to mastering the Penguin accent.
It's episode 5. It's gotten worse.
You might want to.
Yeah. No, it hasn't. It's a little better.
when we get Colin here, episode 9.
I can't
and
wait
he
to
shows
interview
us what's
Colin.
what.
Yeah. We got to interview Colin for
Just for that.
How do you do the voice, Colin?
Teach us how in the wild we do this
And
voice.
the
wild.
accent, Colin.
Vic.
Colin.
whatever.
Greg.
And then Sophia Falcone with the what's it called? The lasagna.
Yeah.
Little
She ate lasagna.
pasta
What's
Romanos. What's
Maronis?
What's her family called?
I didn't even know what word you were
What's her
looking
family
for.
called?
She was the Falcones. Now she's Gigante.
Gigante.
The Maronis are the ones.
Gigante. And then
Not a pasta.
and then after that, and then the alliance, of course, with the Maronis wiping out it's kind of crazy that, and then for them to realize they have a common enemy. I love the flipperoo of that. Of how Penguin was orchestrating this war, and then now they realize actually we have a common enemy here.
Instead of going at each other, they have gone whoop and like killing the Falcones, which would have normally been weakness, is now one unified front against you.
Yeah, I think Sophia Falcone's very badass. If there's one thing I'm a little nervous about when it comes to what they're doing with Sophia, just because we're at the midpoint of the show and watching this portrayal, her ascent into this kit. By the way, we're looking at a screenshot of the next episode, and boy, that's beautiful.
It's staggering. I'm suddenly like, I don't know what to do except watch this.
Gorgeous shot. It looks so beautiful. Oh my god. What a plug. It's like promoting.
I know. You're like, tune in next week for what this shot is. I think the shot actually sets up the Batman 2. I'm actually not kidding though. Like, I actually
started literally like going up. Like, whoa, look at this. Is there like a time
That's how
jump
you plug next
Yeah.
week. I think this shot sets up the Batman 2 in 2026.
Yeah, it looks like there's a time jump, or maybe I don't know. Actually, like literally, all it is a shot of the city, guys.
It's
like
the first
we're not
frame
even.
of
It's the
episode
first
6.
like 0.1 second
Not
of
even
the show.
kidding
and
how
not-
impactful this image is.
No, so that's an opening shot right there. Damn. But anyway,
episode 5.
Episode 5.
Gigantes.
Oh God, what were we talking
Gang
about?
war, Maronis.
I think what we've gotten
teaming
to
up,
in my talking has been the word gigante.
which is a pasta. Which is a pasta.
I don't think I've made any progress.
Not a single point. And you had to re-explain my point, which apparently was needed, but a single point has not been made.
I've not gone any further. Okay,
You were saying something about her and your concern.
Yes, the concern is that I like where she's at in this portrayal makes perfect sense. I'm concerned that the next 3 episodes might
I think
be
it's 9 episodes, or is it 8?
something like that, right?
Okay.
Whatever the next few are, is that it'll be played like this singular note now because she's crime boss. The show hasn't given any indication. It's more of like a concern of, television in general of what they tend to do. And watching where her character's at now, I'm a little bit concerned that we might lose a little bit of the 3-dimensional aspects of the performance, specifically of weaving in and out of the exploration, because she's been my favorite character. But on the flip side, Penguin, we got to see that. Like, I love these kind of performances where there's just a very like I think of like DiCaprio in Departed, where you're just like so on edge and you're just trying to have you have all this anxiety because you can't control a situation that you're really trying to take control of, and watching everything kind of crumble around you, and then the loss of power while trying to regain power, and mixed with like this loneliness, this the pathos of sadness, and illustrating this connection between the girl who he's like in love with and then abandoning him, and then the rejection of his mom. And then there's like something also like kind of hauntingly symbolic about literally setting ablaze the sun and the mom.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of this was a fantastic psychological shadowing of Penguin and so much of the way the actual episode played out. And I love how while the other characters on the rise is like
he's
on
just
the descent.
descending. He's homeless in the sewers.
Yeah.
Like, it is the biggest fall we've seen him take, and it's from the highest high.
And I love that because the last few episodes, he was barely in 4, but the 1 through 3, he's been pretty much on a rise this whole time. And now I really feel that sense that they structured this season like essentially if you had a movie script where it'd be the rise, midpoint, then fall.
That's what I was trying to say in the opening, The Eye of the Hurricane, is that calm in the middle of, there was the A plot, or not A plot, but there was the first act that really set up a lot of things. Then we had the episode that was a flashback bottle episode that kind of like explained backstory, and then this episode feels like the calm before the final crazy 3 or 4, whatever we have. Like this feels like the last episode that's going to be like, okay, you love all these characters now, things about to get real.
Yes.
Like I feel like this is pure tension that's about to explode.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot. There's aspects of this that, let's just check the time. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit of time. There's aspects of this that totally remind me of attempts that Joker franchise. I kept making Joker jokes.
This is the much superior version of adapting something in a serious way.
Yeah, I was like, especially for this like Arkham Asylum patient who is like mistreated by society, and the way how these people have been defined by like these mental struggles that Gotham has inflicted upon them, and how like Sophia has become the personification of the interpretation that people have had of her.
Yeah.
You know? And I love the flippero too of like, you know, you're watching Penguin having a speech with these people who are not made men and trying to like empower them and rally with him, and then simultaneously it's exactly what Sophia's doing.
Yeah. and I love the kiss in the head of like, you're not made men, except this guy, kiss in the head, kills him.
Kiss of death, baby.
Yeah. And then him being like, Penguin being like, you're not made men, let's go get you made.
Yeah.
Like, I love that they're both rallying their troops, but the way that Penguin does it is by coercion of verbal, and she does it by money, by murder, by also verbal. Like they both have their strengths.
Yeah.
And we got to see them laid out.
You know what I really love that they do with Sophia? They don't rely on her because Christine Milioti, is that her name?
I think so.
She's
Kristen Milioti, yeah.
She's a very attractive like human being, but they don't do anything with her that, at least they haven't yet, that is about using her sexuality as a way to control.
She just carries herself confidently.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they're going like guys are falling over her because of her, and she is hot.
Like
But that's not the plot.
But it's not about her like physically seducing people in any way.
Yeah.
Other than the therapist who's like weird.
But he's just broken. She doesn't have to seduce him. She looks at him. He's like, I will do anything.
But I think like most shows, especially in this power position, would 1,000%, most shows or movies would take the approach of like using, physical seduction.
And I think the coat scene in this was about her mother, and I think a lot of lesser shows would have sexualized the coat scene. I think it would have been like putting it on and shoulders. Yeah. And they showed her shoulders, and they showed how like attractive she is, but it wasn't about that. It was about her mother. And I think that's a really fine line to walk with a very sexy coat.
Yep, absolutely. But man, do I hope there's deleted scenes they release.
Show those.
Come on, man.
Palm Springs on loop.
Let's do it. I hope it was just a decision you creatively made after you shot it. God, I want them scenes.
I think a woman directed that this episode.
No,
with
they
the
were not going to
sexy
get
shoulders.
shit.
Because women don't like women. Women only like men. Men who are subservient at the end of tables.
Hate the acolyte.
Yeah. Minute the song in the review, you get our sarcasm. Maybe.
And what is sarcasm?
Hey, what in the world is this sarcasm? Man, it's
I think when I'm like by myself, I think I sound great.
But then you hear it.
But then I get in front of people, and then I'm like, I'm not fully doing it the way how I feel like I was doing great.
It would be a fun costume. We talked about it in episode 1, like the white suit and just walk around being Vic.
Yeah,
yelling at Vic.
Get away with it in real life.
Being Oz.
Yeah.
What do you? Who are you, Oz? Oz Cobb.
What? You right me?
Be the Penguin all night. Don't worry about it.
Hot dog.
Has he said dog?
Rat-a-tat. No, I don't know. Anyway, I think we covered.
It's a good episode.
Yeah, it's not my favorite of the bunch, but there's a lot of great elements, I think, to it for sure. It's still a really strong episode, and I feel like if this sounds like the weirdest. It's not really a criticism or a nitpick. I guess this is. It's just more of a level of impact. I'm like, yeah, this is where a show like this would go.
That's what I was trying to say at the beginning. I'm like, this is where we are.
In terms of like a
this is the time
point.
to do this.
Yeah, where, like these plot points would happen. And whereas like every other episode has had something like, wow, that's a surprise. This is a surprise.
This is like we need to establish
the way
all
this
this.
is all going. This is and nothing here, while still impactful, wasn't necessarily gave that like ooh like didn't suspect.
This is just good storytelling.
Yeah.
Like, and
this
that's
is
why
still I don't know how to say it whether it sounded like I'm Curtis because I'm not. I'm just like this is the least like. It's like you expect a show like this to go to this place, and they did a good job on doing that.
I agree. I feel like episode 2 had to escalate in episode 1. Episode 1's a bold pilot. 3 had to be big to establish Victor. 4 had to be big to establish Sophia. There was nothing in this episode that had to be that.
Yeah.
And so this was an episode of good storytelling. But that's why I'm wondering how it's going to be received after 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it's just by its nature. I'm really excited to enrich instead of just trying to escalate.
Well, this is one of my favorite, out of all the episodes, this is still one of my favorites of Colin Farrell as Penguin, just because of the amount of, because he's usually playing the duplicitous side. He's usually playing that.
Less duality
like,
here.
What truth, what are you saying that's true? And then here he was truthful the entire episode, other than his opening conversation with the Maronis. He was truthful the entire episode in a very dark way and in a very sad way. Like I actually love that moment with his mom, and I like how they allow layers for peeling back backstory with. I
really like the moment with his girl and him, just where he is like, "Yeah, this is obvious. Like, why didn't I see this? You were using me. Everyone uses me. Everyone doesn't. Nobody believes in me.
I mean, that's why I don't trust anyone here. Cole.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Because I pay everyone.
Yeah,
here.
and you're like, I'm gonna use
So I'm
you
like,
back.
"You're not my real friend.
I don't even know you.
I don't know you.
Why are you showing me this 1099?" That's going to do it for episode 5. We'll see you next week. Thank you for being here. I'll leave a comment
What's this
below.
Venmo request?
Why am I paying you? So I can do the accent when it involves money. That's gonna do it for episode 5.
And Penguin has a TikTok.
Let us know. Yeah, that's what we got in this episode. Episode 3, Vic. Episode 4, Sophia. Episode 5, the Maroney's kid got a TikTok. They held on it for like 2 seconds.
Owns a TikTok.
Also,
he has
like
a TikTok
Penguin,
account.
yeah, like Penguin's like, look at my TikTok.
He has an actual TikTok.
Flip-a-lad 0775.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Penguin Talk 20. I'm gonna find it now. All right. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think Penguin's TikTok name is. Like this video. Share it with your fellow TikTokers and Penguin heads. We'll see you next week for more. Hit that subscribe. We'll tune in. Bye all.